Seer, use your passive, man. It's not working. Hello, welcome back to another mighty new video. I'm gonna do this intro really quick because I finally got to the premiere of the actual video, so I'm not gonna be waiting. Here we go. Without further ado.
A household name throughout the Outlands. Why did you choose that name?
I wanted something that reflected going past the mundane, to see the truth at its core. I toyed with a few ideas, but I think Seer suits me best.
Because of your eyes?
That was part of it. All of my life I have been known by these eyes. I thought it was time I made them my own.
That's, of course, a reference to your curse, correct? A calamitous gaze that some say resulted in the destruction of Boreas' moon.
You speak of a fable.
It's no fable that the moon's destruction has led to increasingly devastating weather patterns, dying ecosystems, and a shortage of food, among other catastrophes for the citizens of Boreas.
Are they blaming Seer?
According to a recent poll, a growing number of them list you as the reason for these disasters.
Excuse
How does that make you feel?
I can only show them where my heart is. I've always strived to rise above those voices and inspire change, to encourage others to see the beauty around us, even in destruction.
Ah, so you see yourself above the criticism?
No, that is not what I meant.
You found success
Oh my God.
with this image you've built.
Is
But
she
with that success,
the woman
actors
who
on
interviewed
the feed say you
Forge?
should be doing more
How
to
dare
help
she?
Boreas. You've been, and I quote, spouting inspirational phrases. The people of Boreas can't fill their bellies with inspiration. Do you really think that there's beauty in their home falling apart? What are you truly doing to bring about tangible change?
I wanted
Oh my God, poor Seer.
More on this after these messages.
It has been seen. I've seen it more times than I can count.
Is this Catalyst? It's Catalyst! Some Matrix going on here. Sheesh! Silvo. Seer. Oh no, Seer's a villain! Oh! Typical Maggie, calling everyone an egg.
It seems fate has finally brought us together.
We spent years building this place. And you've ruined it.
I can explain.
I have no interest in your excuses.
What is this anomaly? What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Seer, use your passive, man. It's not working.
This wasn't fate. This was the future you made.
I was not prepared for what was gonna happen in this trailer. Is it done? Oh, sheesh. Wow. Okay, so a lot to talk about. First of all, I must say, I love Seer. I love him to bits. I think he is the best designed character in Apex Legends. You know, fight me. He has the best voice lines. He has the best character. Well, you know what? I think based on character design, I think Valkyrie's better. But he still has a beautiful character design. He has the best art style that comes into Apex Legends, and his Outlands trailer, it was the most beautiful art I've ever seen. So I always complained a lot of times during my other reaction videos that I don't get to see as much Seer as I need to see, because like he's so beautiful. And I don't see why he doesn't have his own like kind of more story into it. And then somebody from the comment section said he doesn't have any link to any other legend. But now he does. I'm not gonna lie, I was very disappointed when I saw not very disappointed, it's just like I was disappointed to not see Seer and Catalyst's announcement video. You know, like I think like 2 days ago her Outland story came out and I didn't see Seer. I was disappointed not seeing him because I thought, you know, we're in his world now, but I don't see him. So something's going on. It seems like Seer is a villain, right? So what I'm theorizing what happened was Seer got, you know, invited into the Apex games and they're looking for another world. Now, disappointingly, it seems like Seer is a sellout. It feels like he sold his world for fame. Who knows? I don't actually know. Maybe, you know, because like we saw Seer's upbringing, right? He was bullied. He was seen differently. He used to fight underground. Maybe he wants the fame. I don't see that in Seer's like kind of, you know, attitude. I don't think he wants the fame, but I think it's either he became evil, you know, the Apex games got into his mind, you know, his head grew bigger and his ego got fatter, and then he brought the games to Boreas' world so that his people could see what he can do and finally prove himself. Or he did it out of money because, you know, he may have sold out to, you know, who knows? Maybe he sold out to the Apex games. Chevrolet and Silvo Pharmaceuticals, they really are very rich families. They paid him off, and, you know, Seer doesn't actually come from a poor family. We saw his upbringing and everything. He doesn't seem to be poor or anything, but still, he may still wanted the money, or he's being framed. He didn't want any of this. Maybe he just wanted to bring more income into the city because he just wants to help Boreas the moon. But instead, he was like, you know, Silvo Pharmaceuticals do this all the time. They like trick people into doing something they don't want, and maybe Seer just didn't know everything like this will happen, where the moon was stripped off, like, you know, what happened last trailer, where they were stripping off the moon. They were stripping off Boreas instead of actually helping it improve. So we can't say for sure, because it seems like at the beginning of the interview, as we see here, it seems like Seer is proud. You know, he is proud of the work that he's doing for Boreas. He won't do that if he certainly, you know, like he has this very like hesitant voice that seems like, oh shit, I did do something wrong. You know, because he hasn't been back in Boreas for quite a while. If you think about it, he was not taken. He joined the Apex games and he hasn't been to Boreas for quite a while. Maybe he genuinely thinks he's helping Boreas. And who knows, maybe he really is. Maybe they're really improving Boreas for all we know. It's just that Catalyst does come from a group of, you know, rebels. People, you know, every country has them. Every country will always be opposed to change. Maybe Catalyst just comes from that group and she doesn't really see the bigger picture that maybe the Apex games are helping the people. Because it's quite strange to me that one of the players that is with Seer is Octane. Maybe they are helping Boreas, right? So I can't say who the villain is. I can't even say there's like a good and bad side. I genuinely believe both of them think they're both doing something good. Now let's just see what happens maybe in the comic books that will be released in game, and then we'll find out what happens from there. But judging by the interview that Seer did, I firmly believe with his voice and his attitude in the interview, he didn't mean to cause any harm to the people of Boreas. He didn't want the people of Boreas to feel threatened or anything. He just wanted, like, he was proud. He thought he was helping. And then we come here, it didn't exactly seem like Seer wanted to hurt Catalyst in the first place. It seemed like he just wanted to talk to Catalyst. But of course, Catalyst already heard the interview. So for her, she thinks Seer has done something bad. But anyway, aside from that, I think the map looks really cool. Of course, these are not the actual gameplay trailers, and most of the time you wouldn't see the actual look of the map until you're in there, but it's a good concept. It still has that Apex Legends feel. I'm really glad they found a way to incorporate Seer into the game, like into the stories of the Outlands. It's been a long time that we had no connection with him, and having Catalyst in and then bringing him in together, this is a work of art. It really is. Now let's talk about Catalyst's ability. We already saw from one teaser, a different teaser, that she builds walls. Alright, so this might be an exaggeration, but also maybe this is her ultimate. Maybe her ultimate is building a really high wall and, you know, kind of like they're able to cross through it, right? And perfect, you know? When I saw, okay, we have to look at her abilities, alright? Please give me a moment. I'm gonna show you her abilities that I saw. This one. Okay, so this is a leak by Apex Overload. I don't even know who it's really from, but this is a leak from Apex Overloaded, and they said, if you see here, Catalyst is kind of like a Fortnite hero, and this might be her tactical, right? So she builds walls. Okay. And then she goes to the charge tower so she can get her ultimate. And let's look at what her ultimate ability looks like. So she builds a very high wall, which kind of does resemble the thing that she showed in the cinematics. Okay, so in my head, my theory is, for such a long series of, like, for almost the entirety of season 14, the meta was Seer and Horizon. I think bringing Catalyst in, she is the perfect counter to Seer and Horizon. How could Horizon go up so high when you now have Catalyst up in the air? And as we see here, Seer's ultimate does not go through the wall. Very, very interesting to play, not gonna lie. So overall, I am very excited to have Catalyst on board. I really think she's bringing a lot of different new gameplay styles when she comes on. You know, it's quite hard. As you can see, Octane can't even go through it without, you know, being slowed down. She has like a slow ability, which wasn't shown in the leak that I showed earlier. But it is just a leak. You know, for all we know, they've changed the whole thing, and that was just like some old like files that they had. Might not even be true, but definitely some interesting gameplay coming on board. We're excited to see Catalyst, and I hope you enjoyed watching that trailer with me, and I'll see you again on the 24th when the actual gameplay trailer comes out. Again, my name is Yanni Bells. I'm a new player and I'm an addicted Apex Legends player, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!